Imagine walking into an insurance office in 2026 and realizing there are no loud sales floors, no printed scripts, and no senior manager shouting targets. Instead, an AI dashboard is analyzing live customer conversations. Virtual clients are testing agents in real-time simulations, and training happens on a smartphone rather than in a classroom. Now ask yourself this question. If two insurance agents offer you the same policy, but one is trained by outdated methods, and the other is coached daily by artificial intelligence, data analytics, and behavioral science, who would you trust with your future? This is not a distant future or a sci-fi concept. This is exactly how insurance sales training works in 2026, and it has completely changed the rules of the game. Many people still believe insurance sales is about pressure tactics, cold calls, and memorized scripts, but that version of the industry is fading fast. Today, companies are investing more in training than ever before, not to create aggressive sellers, but to build trusted advisors who understand people, data, and technology at the same time. Insurance sales training exists because the customer of 2026 is smarter, more informed, and less patient than ever before. People now compare policies online, read reviews, and expect transparency within seconds. One wrong answer, one pushy move, and the customer is gone. That's why modern insurance companies have redesigned training from the ground up. In this video, you will learn how insurance agents are selected, trained, monitored, and upgraded in 2026, and why traditional sales skills alone are no longer enough. Whether you are thinking of entering insurance sales, already working in the field, or simply curious about how future sales jobs operate, this breakdown will give you a clear picture of what really happens behind the scenes. By the end of this video, you'll understand why insurance sales training today is less about selling policies and more about building trust, mastering technology, and adapting continuously in a fast-changing digital world. In 2026, insurance sales training begins long before an agent ever speaks to a real customer. The recruitment phase itself has become a filtering system powered by data and psychology. Instead of hiring anyone willing to sell, companies now use AI-driven assessments to evaluate communication style, emotional intelligence, ethical decision-making, and long-term learning ability. Candidates go through online simulations where they respond to virtual customers, handle objections, and explain complex ideas in simple language. These systems don't just check what you say, they analyze tone, clarity, empathy, and consistency. Background checks and licensing requirements are integrated digitally, making the process faster but stricter. Pre-training also includes mindset conditioning, where new recruits are taught that insurance sales is no longer about chasing commissions, but about solving real problems. Many candidates are rejected not because they lack confidence, but because they fail to show honesty, patience, or adaptability. By the time someone is officially accepted, companies already have a detailed profile of their strengths, weaknesses, and learning style. This ensures that training resources are invested only in people who can succeed in the modern insurance environment. Once selected, agents enter a fully digital training ecosystem that looks nothing like traditional classrooms. In 2026, insurance companies rely heavily on AI-powered learning platforms that act like personal sales coaches. These systems deliver short, focused lessons through mobile apps, followed by interactive exercises and instant feedback. Agents practice sales conversations with AI-generated customers that behave realistically, ask difficult questions, and react emotionally. Every response is analyzed, and the system suggests improvements in wording, pacing, and listening skills. Live call monitoring tools also play a major role, where AI reviews real customer interactions and highlights mistakes or missed opportunities. Training is no longer the same for everyone. It adapts automatically based on performance. If an agent struggles with objection handling, the system increases practice in that area. If compliance errors appear, targeted lessons are assigned immediately. This approach saves time, reduces human bias, and accelerates learning. Instead of waiting months to improve, agents can see measurable progress within weeks, making training faster, smarter, and more effective than ever before. In 2026, product knowledge and compliance training are treated as the backbone of insurance sales. However, the method of teaching has completely evolved. Instead of overwhelming agents with thick manuals and legal jargon, companies use micro-learning modules that explain products through real-life scenarios. Agents learn how policies actually affect families, businesses, and individuals, not just what the terms say on paper. Compliance training is deeply integrated into daily practice, with AI systems flagging risky language or misleading explanations in real time. This reduces legal exposure and protects both the customer and the company. Agents are also trained to explain complex policies in simple, transparent language, building trust rather than confusion. Regular updates ensure agents stay aligned with changing regulations, as laws in 2026 evolve rapidly across regions. Quizzes, case studies, and simulated audits keep knowledge fresh. The goal is not to create legal experts, but responsible advisors who understand what they sell and how to sell it ethically. In modern insurance sales, compliance is no longer a restriction. It is a competitive advantage. Sales skills training in 2026 focuses less on persuasion and more on understanding human behavior. Agents are trained to act as consultants rather than closers. This means asking better questions, listening actively, and identifying real customer needs before offering any solution. Data literacy is now a core skill, as agents learn to interpret customer insights, life events, and risk profiles using digital tools. Emotional intelligence is emphasized heavily, teaching agents how to recognize hesitation, stress, and trust signals during conversations. Social selling has also become a standard part of training, with agents learning how to engage customers through video calls, messaging apps, and professional social platforms. Instead of chasing leads, agents are taught to attract clients by providing value and education. Follow-up strategies, long-term relationship building, and customer retention are key focus areas. In 2026, a successful insurance agent is not the loudest or most aggressive, but the one who can connect, educate, and guide customers confidently through important life decisions. Training in insurance sales does not end after onboarding. In 2026, it never truly stops. Performance tracking is continuous and transparent, driven by real-time analytics dashboards. Agents can see their progress in areas like customer satisfaction, conversion rates, compliance accuracy, and communication quality. Instead of annual performance reviews, feedback is instant and actionable. Gamification plays a big role, with challenges, milestones, and rewards keeping agents motivated. Continuous learning modules are automatically assigned based on performance gaps, ensuring skills stay sharp as markets and customer expectations change. Even top-performing agents are required to update their knowledge regularly, preventing complacency. Managers shift from micromanaging to coaching, using data to guide meaningful conversations. This system creates a culture of growth rather than fear. Agents feel supported, not pressured, and companies benefit from higher retention and better customer outcomes. In 2026, insurance sales training is no longer a one-time event. It is an ongoing partnership between human skill and intelligent technology. As we reach the end of this discussion, one thing becomes very clear. Insurance sales in 2026 is no longer the industry many people still imagine. The image of pushy agents, scripted calls, and short-term thinking has been replaced by a system built on intelligence, ethics, and continuous learning. Today's insurance professionals are trained to understand people first, technology second, and products last. From AI-powered coaching to real-time performance tracking, training has become a living process that evolves with every conversation and every customer interaction. The shift is not just improving sales numbers, it is rebuilding trust in an industry that depends on long-term relationships. The bigger question now is whether you see this change as a threat or an opportunity. For those willing to learn, adapt, and grow, insurance sales in 2026 offers flexibility, global reach, and strong income potential. But for those stuck in old methods, the gap is widening fast. The future belongs to agents who can combine empathy with data, ethics with efficiency, and human judgment with intelligent systems. If you found this breakdown useful, share your thoughts in the comments and tell us whether you believe AI is improving sales or making it less human. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay connected for more insights into how modern industries are being reshaped right before our eyes.